Welcome back, guys. This is Love or Obsession, a true crime podcast. Episode 67, episode 4 for the YouTube channel. So all my YouTubers out there, what's up, my lovies, my loves? Okay, today, you guys, we will not be discussing a person, but more so places, prisons around the world. Some of this stuff I'm gonna say, y'all won't believe this shit. Like, girl, I know you lying. I know you lying, and I'm be like, nope, I am not lying. But yeah, flat screen TVs mounted on the wall, a window to look out of, your own room, video games, like prison. This is prison, what I'm talking about. It makes it sound sweet, you know. First we have, okay, so for today's show, I will link all the sources in the show notes. And first up, we have El Salvador. And that prison is called Azalco Prison. It's brutal and lethal. And the guards are allowed to have brutal, lethal force against the prisoners. Like, the guards could kill a prisoner and it could be okay, like Peachy King. And I'm like, what? So, more than 77 inmates were murdered in less than 3 days in 2020 in this prison in El Salvador. Okay, and it sounds real crazy because next we have a prison in Norway. Y'all, prison is like a vacation there. Like, they believe in restorative justice, okay? And what do restorative justice mean? It means that they aim to help inmates gain personal and professional skills at the prison. Okay, but you know, I thought all prisons did that, like had GED programs and had a library and gave prisoners opportunities to work in like the kitchen or you know, I don't know, things like that. But that's what the prison in Norway believe in, restorative justice. They aim to help inmates gain personal and professional skills. And Halden Prison is what I'm talking about. It is considered a maximum security prison with private rooms, many refrigerators, flat screen TVs mounted on the wall, warm showers, and video games. Norway and Finland is similar to Norway, but they too easygoing with their program. They let prisoners leave whenever they want to. They got something called, what is it called? I forgot what the program is called, but it's like the prisoners can leave the whole day and return at night. It's like the justice system. It's called Open Prisons, okay? I couldn't think of it for nothing, but the program is called Open Prisons in Finland. They can come and go in their own vehicles. They can either pursue higher education or they can go to work. Or, you know, it sounds like a halfway house program. I don't know too much about halfway house programs. I just know that sometimes prisoners, once they finish their prison term in prison, they probably have to do some time in a halfway house outside of prison. But this is prison what I'm talking about. This is not halfway house what I'm talking about. Because I know at a halfway house you can like go to work or go to school, but you have to be back at a certain time. But this is prison. This is supposed to be the time where you locked away, like confined in a building and all that, and they just let you come and go as you please. And it's supposed to be maximum security, what they consider maximum security anyways. It's like Cook County would never, okay? So they also have high-speed internet. I thought I should mention that also. I thought it was important to put in a note, so it was important. They got high-speed internet in that motherfucker as well. And it's crazy, too, because I don't know if any of y'all like me, I can't stand some damn slow-ass Wi-Fi. I cannot. I go crazy, pull my hair out, you know. But next we have Venezuela. They wish they was in Finland or Norway. Sabanita Prison in Venezuela. They have more than 3,700 prisoners stuffed in a building that was only made to house 700 people, okay? Let me say that again. They have 3,700 prisoners stuffed in a building that was only made to house 700 people. The prisoner guard ratio is 150 to 1, meaning there's one guard for every 150 prisoners. Damn, that's gang activity, and gang activity is out of control. One of those situations where the prisoners like run the facility. That's what I put. That's how I feel. I feel like that's a situation where the prisoners run a facility where it's 150 prisoners to one guard. Please cut it out. Them guards, people be like, oh, stick to the code and all that stuff. Yeah, that's cool and fine. And so you got to go to work every day and your life in danger. You might not even make it home. Okay, let me get back to where I was at. But yeah, like deadly fires, murders, riots, all that is going down in that prison. And that's the name of their game, What y'all heard about Rikers Island? Because that's next on the list. In New York City. I think y'all hear that a lot. Like, that prison name or Rikers Island get thrown around a lot in, like, movies and TV shows and things like that. I heard that Rikers Island ain't no joke. That's what I heard, okay? It's one of the most inhumane on earth. That's what's going out there about Rikers Island. It's one of the most inhumane prisons on earth. It's garnered that reputation. It's the highest rate of inmate violence. Inmates are regularly beaten by guards. So I guess that's like a thing in prison, like the guards be like roughhousing the prisoners. I don't know how it is in prison, you guys, but I don't know. I don't want to speak for the guards or I don't want to speak for the prisoners because I'm not either one. But this is just reports about it. Like I said, I will link all the sources and the research in the show notes. You listen, you guys. Like, I like recording at night because I like the quiet time. I like the peacefulness of it. But I be so like zooted and exhausted from a day period that I just be slurring all over my words. And I wish I could just talk like that and y'all just understand me like I wish I could talk like that and y'all just understand me, but y'all can't. So sorry y'all don't have that superpower. But now let me stop. Let me get my act together, okay? Let me get my act together for y'all. But yeah though, so Rikers Island was the most inhumane prison. The inmates are regularly beaten by the guards. Staff brutality. They say that it's a lot of mentally ill prisoners in there also, and it's a lot of complaints. But don't nothing change but change itself. And Haiti is nicknamed the prison from hell. That's next, Haiti. If y'all think Rikers Island is bad, Haiti is nicknamed the prison from hell, okay? The National Penitentiary in Haiti is at more than 400% capacity. 4,000 inmates crammed into a tiny rat-infested cells. And I will post pictures too, you guys. In one cell, 49 men were forced to sleep on top of one another with no access to the toilet. Even worse, most of the prisoners wasn't even charged with a crime. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine living in those conditions and you ain't even been charged with a crime, but you forced to be crammed in a cell with 49 other individuals with no toilet? Imagine that shitty situation. I don't know, y'all, call me crazy, but I be feeling like exposed feces and stuff be causing some type of sickness in the air. I don't know if I just made that up or if that's some type of science fact, medical fact, or any type of fact, period. But I just feel like exposed feces cause some type of sickness, But, yeah. So we can moving on to Scotland to HMP Idlewild Prison, and that focus on preparing inmates to re-enter the real world. 40 hours a week of productive skill building and job training. Scotland also offers intensive Sorry, guys. I'm trying to record this podcast. My daughter is sick, you guys. She vomited, and luckily she has a doctor's appointment in the AM. I hope she feel better. I'm trying to work with y'all, trying to work with her. Y'all know my mommy stuff come first, so if y'all gonna be mad, y'all better be mad. No, I'm just playing though. But yeah, my baby ill, and I'm trying to help her feel better. So let me I don't want to say hurry up with this, but I'm going to get through it. But yeah, so Scotland offers an intensive aftercare for people, you know, thinking prison was chill time. So they kind of like, so for people thinking that they would go to prison and just lay around in Scotland, they like, nah, you go do something if you come to this prison. So they had them like studying or working like, I don't know, I'm guessing like 8 hours a day or something like that. But the aftercare guaranteed that ex-cons always had a roof over their heads with access to medical care and employment. Scotland ranks amongst the lowest crime rates on earth, and that's due to their rehabilitation program, which is considered prison. Mexico, Antiplano. Okay, that's what it is. So next we have Mexico, Antiplano prison. It made headlines when the infamous drug lord El Chapo escaped in 2016. Well, that article said 2016. I think he escaped in 2015, but I can be wrong. The prison was packed with gang members and drug smugglers, and was rumored that guards were easy to bribe. So them guards was like, nah, I don't think I want to put my life on the line for this. If you got a few dollars, maybe I can overlook some things. But that's not ethical. But ethical, yeah. But yeah, it was recorded that the prison guard staff was easy to bribe. So to prevent El Chapo from escaping again, the prison trained dogs to bark if they noticed a scent outside prison walls. Sweden, they have a prison called Sollentuna prison in Sweden, and it's listed amongst the most luxurious prisons. Have you ever thought that you would hear luxury and prison in the same sentence? Okay, so Sweden is listed amongst the most luxurious prisons on earth, where inmates have personal kitchens, televisions, gyms, and they are allowed to stroll so they can observe nature, and not to mention the beautiful scenery that they have. I thought that was funny. It was describing it like they was trying to sell some real estate or something. The beautiful scenery. Okay, so Thailand. It's a prison in Thailand called Bang Kwang. And it was originally designed to hold 3,500 inmates. It currently holds more than 8,000. 10% of those inmates are on death row, and their shackles are welded to their legs. Like, I didn't know what to make of that. They said that shackles are welded to their legs. Like, I took welding in high school, and I know it's just like sparks and flames and fusion and like, what you mean the shackles are welded to their legs? Like, I don't know. You know, you gotta paint me a picture or something to make it a little bit clear for me. But if prisoners got one meal, they would be lucky in that prison. And when they did eat, it was rice and soup. So rice and soup is what they were serving every day, and you better be lucky you got you some rice and soup for the day. Y'all, I read about this one prison in the Philippines. Like, they not living in luxury at all. But the inmates, like fake celebrities, like they perform and put on a show. Like for real. They perform music and dance numbers for civilians. Some of them even sign autographs and all them orange outfits in formation and stuff. I thought it was about to be a Squid Game or something going on when I seen that video, but they just was like, they ain't do that, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so now we moving to San Quentin. Oh yeah, I thought it was gonna be a Squid Game, red light, green light. Red light, green light, is that you? But no, so now San Quentin Prison is the oldest prison in California. It's a maximum security facility that once housed Charles Manson. Um, yeah. A women's prison in Colombia, as many as 20 inmates can be assigned to a single cell. Like, how that work? I guess some of these prisons just like aim to really torture prisoners. But I guess, because like some people in prison, because it's like prison or the death penalty or something like that. Like, y'all, I'm tired. I don't want to be rambling on and stuff. I want to talk to y'all. Y'all don't even talk to me. Let me just say that real quick. Y'all don't even talk to me. I know it's a lot of y'all listening to the podcast. I be joking like, oh yeah, all 12 of y'all and all that stuff. It's well over 50 people that listen to the podcast. Y'all don't comment. Y'all don't email. Y'all don't DM. Y'all don't do none of that. So I'm assuming that maybe I'm doing a okay job and y'all don't have no complaints. But if y'all want to comment and talk to me, y'all can holler at your girl. And y'all can also check out my other podcast. It's called Pain and Power. It's an African American history podcast. And no, that was not something that I was just doing for Black History Month. The good thing about Pain and Power is that it goes on and on and on and on and on. Outside of just February, the shortest month of the year. Okay, I don't want to confuse y'all. Y'all know how I am. I can go all the way left if y'all let me, but I'm not. I'm staying on track, and I feel like if I get back to the story, y'all gonna be right back with me. So the people that know me know that. So beat a bitch up. Yup. Now let me stop playing. Okay, so San Quentin State Prison is the oldest prison in South California, and I'm so mad that I said San Quentin that many times, but I was trying to make sense of what I was saying because I was looking at state, but I kept saying San Quentin, but I wanted to say State Prison, San Quentin State Prison. Okay, I told y'all I get silly when I'm tired too. Like, if I'm being irritating to y'all getting irritated like, ugh, girl, hurry up. I'm so sorry because I hate all that silly shit too. Like, I'm not even gonna front y'all. I can't stand silly shit. Okay. Shoot, y'all better take me when I'm getting silly because I be so serious I can't even stand myself when I'm serious. Okay, so San Quentin, it's a maximum state facility that once housed Charles Manson. It's a women's prison in Colombia, and as many as 20 inmates can be assigned to a single cell. Some of these prisons are dreams, while others, most of them, are nightmares, okay? What they were designed, well, that's what I said. I said they were designed to be nightmares, okay? So thank you guys for listening to today's story. Pictures can be found on Instagram at Love or Obsession Podcast. Please send all messages and suggestions to loveorobsessionpodcast@gmail.com. The website for merchandise is velmahood.com. Velma Hood, real name, no gimmick. I got that from Eminem, Obi Trice. Obi Trice, real name, no gimmick. Guess who's back? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the website for merch is velmahood.com. I will be revamping the website also because I do want to add merchandise for Pain and Power. Y'all know me. I'm not going to split my stuff up and make you look here, there, and everywhere for everything that I got going on because everything considering Queen Velma Hood, you going to be able to find it all in one place. And do not forget that I do have books for sale on Amazon. I have Enlightenment, which is a self-help book, and it's available also in the ebook and paperback. And then I have Dear God, Thank You, which is a book of prayer, available also in ebook and paperback. You can find those also on the website, velmahood.com. I am writing another book, y'all. I've been saying that for a long time because I am writing and it's going to be a good work. And thank you guys so much for listening to me and dealing with my bullshit. And a few other things, because I do, like I said, I want to get more Pain and Power merch to add to the website. I'm revamping the website. I love you guys. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. It's Queen. See you guys next week. Love you. Peace out. So yeah, guys. So when I finish recording for the podcast, I always make a little time to talk to you guys a little extra, just because what I'm doing with YouTube is fresh and new. I did want to do some things with my YouTube channel, like as I talk, like have pictures like posting this corner or pictures post up there and down there and all that cool stuff that everybody else be doing with their YouTube channel. But I'm not there yet. I don't have the tech skills yet. If I played around with it, I'm pretty sure I can catch on to it. But I don't feel like I don't, So enjoy the stories as I tell them, guys, and enjoy the content that I put out as I put it out. Enjoy other videos that I do have on my YouTube channel, because I'm not going to keep it separate. Maybe some things I should, but soon, See you guys next week. It's Queen. Peace out.